All right, Shalom. I want to give our praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honor to my apostle elders, a great millstone of Ruel. Peace and salutation. All the Akim pushing this truth with all righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This your brother Tatma Deborah coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And through the spirit, wanting to do a real brief lesson, kind of laying back off this video I ran into on TikTok and just the mindset of a lot of Americans. Now, a lot of Americans basically burnt out. The way this system going, this capitalistic system, the way it's stretching thin the pockets of Americans. A lot of Americans is on crash out mode, man. Then you got this November 1st, hey, because you know it's what, the first of the month. Hey, we here. We about to really see a lot of people crash out. A lot of people do things they never thought they would do. But that was, hey, you putting your trust on Esau Edom, man. And guess what? Esau Edom does what he always do. He's going to show you that he's the goddamn snake. He's the serpent, as you read in Genesis, the 3rd chapter. And he turned his back on you, especially you Negroes, Latinos, Native American, and Hispanics, man. You was never meant to fully be putting your trust in this devil, man. You was meant to repent and acknowledge your offense and turn back and to your power, Yahweh by Shemal Shah. But you putting your trust in this devil, look where it got you, man. In a more confused state, more lost, more in a crash out mode, not knowing what the fuck's going on. And that's what you see, especially when it comes to these women, man. So, man, we're in the times where, hey, it's turned up from here. It's about to get serious out here. It's about to get crazy in the field, as they say. And you're about to see a lot of people crashing out and doing things they never thought they would do, man. So I'm going to play this video. Operators, our Lord willing, this lesson is edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shemal Shah. I'm not going to make it too long, but just want to get straight to the points that, hey, we here. We're about to see a lot of things in our lifetime that we never thought we'll see, especially when they continue to let this shutdown continue to be prolonged. You're going to start to see civil unrest. You're going to start to see famine of food. You're going to start to see pestilence. You're going to start to see dead bodies. You're going to start seeing a lot of things as you read in the book of Daniel, the 12th chapter, the 1st verse, as it spake of the times we're coming into, man. So I'm going to play this, and operators, our Lord willing, the lesson is edifying. This is a copyright disclaimer, section of 107, fair use disclaimer. I'm going to play this real quick.
Tell you the truth, that don't nobody want to say out loud. American citizens are being priced out of existence. And more people have stopped paying bills than they want to admit. Now, I'm not talking about just a few people slipping through the cracks. I'm saying that the cracks have widened so big that whole communities are slipping through them. And this isn't about laziness. This is not a problem of bad budgeting. Well, sometimes it's bad budgeting, but you get what I'm saying. The problem is beyond budgeting. What it's really about is an economy that has been stretched past its breaking point. The cost of survival has been raised higher than human beings can reach. Think about your own life. You go to work, you get paid, rent takes the whole check before you get your next breath out. Just instantly, boom, gone. You walk into the grocery store with money in your pocket, and then you walk out the grocery store with 2 little ass bags that barely last a week. Maybe a couple days if you're lucky. You stand at the gas pump and you watch the numbers spin and rise faster than your paycheck ever will. You go to the mailbox and it's nothing but more demand, more bills, and more weight you can't carry. And this cycle repeats itself day after day, month after month, year after year. And people are tired. Not just physically tired, people are burned out. We are, after all, living in a global burnout crisis. People are drained in the body. People are drained in the mind. People are drained in the soul. For years, they just told us to push harder, to rise and grind, to believe in our potential. But they never once acknowledged our limits. They never once acknowledged that human beings are not machines. They ignored the exhaustion. They ignored the collapse. They ignore the fact that we are working harder than ever in an economy that gives us less and less in return. And we've tried everything. Payday loans, side hustles, payment plans, extensions, rearranging due dates, running up them credit cards, borrowing from family, selling time, selling energy, selling our peace of mind. Every door has been knocked on. Every option has been exhausted. And no matter what you try, it's never enough. Because there isn't enough. Because the system was never built so that you can win. The system was designed for us to fail. And this is what it means to be priced out of existence. To give everything you have and still not be able to cover the basics. To work yourself to the bone and still fall behind. To live in a society where survival is set at a price that ordinary people cannot afford. And when you realize that, something shifts inside of you. You begin to see the truth. The dollar is hollow. It's not protection. It's not freedom. It's not wealth. It's a leash. A leash they use to keep you obedient. A leash they tighten while telling you to smile and be grateful for what you got. And you finally understand that the bills will never stop, because the bills are the point. The bills are the chain. So people stop. People are stopping. Quietly, but people are stopping. They stop paying rent to buy food instead. They let the car go. They let the credit card rot. People just stop answering the phone. And it's not because they don't care. It's just that they care more about being alive than paying these companies or these banks. They care more about feeding their kids instead. You know what I'm saying? They care more about not losing their minds under the weight of all this unrealistic pressure. Here's the secret that they don't want you to know. More people than you think have already made that choice. But this country, it only adds more chaos, more fuel to the fire. We got tariffs tossed around like dice. Trade wars shaking every price tag. We got groceries going up, clothes going up, medicine going up, appliances, utilities, everything you touch is going up in price. One man's ego turned into millions of people's pain. That's not leadership. That is dictatorship energy. Living here in America has become unpredictable. You don't know what tomorrow will cost. You don't know what new rule or what new tantrum is going to make surviving tomorrow even harder. Look around. The signs are everywhere. Empty storefronts. You got families crammed together, doubling up, tripling up sometimes, just so everybody can have a place to live. Workers are taking on 2 and 3 jobs, hustling every hour of the day just to fall deeper and deeper into debt. This is beyond struggle. This is erasure. Citizens aren't just broke. They are being erased. We are being priced out of existence intentionally. And here's the part you never hear on the news. The rebellion has already begun, and it doesn't look like protest. It doesn't look like riots. It looks like silence. It looks like people saying no in private. It looks like families feeding themselves instead of paying rent. It looks like envelopes just left unopened. It looks like millions of people withdrawing from a system that no longer has anything to offer them. And that is the rebellion that this empire fears the most. Not rage in the streets, not loud slogans, but the refusal to believe. Because once you see the dollar for what it is, once you see that that bill is just a piece of paper, then you can never unsee it. And once enough people stop believing, then this illusion collapses. The empire, America, will call it irresponsibility. But what's more irresponsible? A family choosing to survive over fueling a rigged system? Or a government that spends billions on wars, on bailouts for billionaires, on corporate greed, while its citizens are burned out, tired, and broken? So let's be clear. They told us if we worked hard, if we followed the rules, then we'd be safe. But the truth is undeniable now. American citizens have been priced out of existence, and more of us have already stopped paying than they will ever admit. That's not just a statistic, that's a quiet revolution. Every exhausted body that says no, every unpaid bill that refuses obedience, every family that chooses life over debt. These are not failures. These are votes of no confidence in this empire. Proof that the spell is breaking. So when they ask what happened to the American dream, tell them that the people woke up. Tell them that the people ran out of options. Tell them that the people stopped paying. And that is how empires fall. Not always with fire raining down from the sky, but with silence at the kitchen table. It's not always with noise, but with millions of voices whispering the same truth. And that truth is, we will not pay for our own erasure because we've already been priced out. We are tired. We are done. And we will no longer pretend otherwise. All right, so look.
Hey, and that's what you're seeing with the everyday American. People are drained. People are tired out. People are in crash out mode, especially when now with these SNAP benefits, these Section 8, all these various stipulations that's coming as far as this government shutdown now. People are really just it's getting worse. And this video was in August, man. So what more now, 2 months later? 2 months later, man, you got farmers crying out. They not getting aid because why he sent money over there to Argentina. You got everyday Americans not getting food. You got government workers not be able to feed their families. So we already knew that this system was rigged because they're setting up this new social credit system, universal basic income. You will own nothing to be happy. This is why they're building up all these houses so you can live in these houses, but at the same time you will have to have these stipulations when it comes to you getting this digital identification, which all roads lead to the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. When you read in Revelation 13 and 16, so we can clearly see what's going on, man. We clearly see that this is all systematically rigged so they can usher in this new system, man. That's what we're seeing taking place, man. And a lot of Americans, they're through. They don't have no money and they're broke, man. This Haggai chapter 1, verse 6. Ye have sown much, but you bring in little. Ye have eat, but you have not much, but not enough. You drink, but you are not filled with drink. You clothe you, but there is no warmth. And he that earn the wages to put into a bag with holes. And you see that every day. Every day, Americans crying, especially Israelites, because you're the poor of this world. You're the poor of this world, man. And you see that, man. Crying out, working 2 jobs, gigs, hustles, all these Instacart, Uber Eats, all this shit they doing just to, try to maintain and stay afloat. It's not working. Why? Because this devil is coming down with great wrath, man, on American people. And he set up the best dictator, damn devil in office to do this with DJ Trump, man. That cruel Lord, as you read in Isaiah 19:4, because he's coming down with cruelty. He's coming down with draconian measures upon the people so he can bring in this system, man. Because he's a witch. That MAGA goes back to witchcraft, man, in Latin. And that's what they've been doing, putting enchantments and spells on the people, not knowing they're buying to their own demise, man. They're buying to their own destruction with DJ Trump, man. And that's what you see going on and taking place, man. All this money going to other countries, different aids going to other countries, but not to the American people. All these different policies they're bringing in for the debt, but not helping the American people. So this is all systematically designed so they have full control. It's all about control. Government means what? Govern means control. Means what? Mental, your mental state, your mind. And they've been controlling the minds of the masses of the people. That's why when you read here in Isaiah 60 and 2, it says, behold, darkness shall cover the earth and gross darkness the people. And that's what you see. People are in a gross darkness. They can't see. They don't understand what's going on. They're in a dark state, especially now with this food crisis, which is going to lead to chaos, anarchy, riots in the street if they don't do something about it, because that's what they want. That's why it's called order out of chaos. They know they're pricing the Americans out, but they want the chaos. They want the people to go out in the streets and start doing things so they justify coming down with this new system, with the Palantir, with the global surveillance, with the martial law, with the National Guard being sent to various states to control the chaos. It's all controlled chaos. I did a video on that the other day. It's all controlled. All these No Kings protests, that's all controlled chaos. They all backed by these so-called global leaders, George Soros and all these people, man. It's all controlled, man. But this is what they want. Why? Because the majority of the Americans are in a gross state. They don't see that they're being manipulated, man. They don't see it, man. But this is all through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says, behold, darkness shall cover the earth and gross darkness the people. And we see that, man. Let's keep going. But a lot of people is waking up to the fact that they've been played. This Isaiah chapter 25 and verse 7, it says, and he will destroy in this mountain represents this government, this system, this man's system. He will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people and the veil that is spread over all nations. That's what you're seeing. A lot of people are seeing that their own government has been playing them. They've been bamboozled. A lot of MAGAs are upset, especially these farmers. They're upset that they've been played, that they don't have the resources and the money and the help. He got rid of the help with ICE. They don't have the resources, the money to help to keep their business afloat as far as their farms, man. So a lot of people are being priced out, and this is all systematically designed. That's why you got BG buying up the land, the farmlands and things like that, so they can come with their what? Genetically modified organisms, GMO food, so they can push out to the Americans, so they can ration out who gets what, man, with this new system they're implementing. You just seen plenty of videos of this new digital ID where if you have too much meat this week, that's how they coming with, man. They coming with draconian measures, man, with this new system. But because they're going to get you Americans to buy into it. Why? Because they're going to control it by food. They're going to control it by food. Because why? You got to understand, it's called the Food and Drug Association for a reason. It has drugs in them foods. And then drugs is going to be activated when the people don't eat. These people can't go barely a day. They can barely go a day without going to McDonald's. Barely go a day without going to these fast food restaurants. Why you think that, man? Because there's drugs in the food, man. There's drugs in the food. It has all these drugs in that make them want it. That make them want to continue to eat. That make them want to go to the refrigerator at certain times during the day just to eat something. This is all systematically designed, man. They doing all this is done on purpose so they control the masses of the people. That Esau is very crafty. He's very slick, man. He's very slick. And this is what's going on, man. But a lot of people are seeing that they come in with the control and they're going to use it and manipulate it with food. Yes. This SNAP benefits, this Section 8, all these various things. Yes. It's all about control, man. It's all about control. And everybody seeing America for what it truly is, man. You're about to see the fall of this man's system. But before he fall, he's about to come down with great wrath to usher in this new world order by what? Order out of chaos. He's going to create the chaos, which he's doing, and he's going to bring forth the order and justify it with this new system, man. You best believe it, man. And we're here. We are here. This is Isaiah 36:6. Lo, thou trusted in the staff of a broken reed on Egypt. And that's what you see these people do. They, especially you Jakes, man, you still been putting your trust in the system. And this shit is broken. The system been broken, man. Especially for you Jakes, man. This system never was for us, man. This system was never for us. It was for the Edomites, man. But now they're through. It says, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is the Pharaoh king of Egypt and all that trust in him, man. And that's what you see, man. It's piercing you, man. It's causing you pain and ache. It's causing you pain. Why? When I say that, it's as far as mentally and physically, man. It's not. America ain't doing nothing good for its citizens, man. American is on a rapid decline, and its citizens are crashing out. They're losing it, man. Everywhere they turn, they can't get a break. It's always some shit going on. It's always some shit every week. And that's just, even brothers in the ministry, it's hell. This is hell. It's always something. But that just showing you how America is on this rapid way out and how they're gradually doing this on purpose so they can set up this new system. And they want the people to crash out. They want the people to lose it so they can set up this new system. This is Luke chapter 21, verse 25. And there shall be in the signs in the sun and the moon and the stars and upon all the earth distress of nations and perplexity. And that's what you see. The whole world is in a state of mourning, man. These tariffs and things like that, that is a global affair that's affecting everybody. What more so Americans, man? Stress and perplexity. People are stressed the fuck out. They don't know when they're going to get their next meal, especially these people with the EBTs and the snaps. They don't know when they're going to feed their families. They don't know what to do. That's what they want. They want you to depend on them. So they're going to have you go out here in these streets and do things you never thought you would do, man. But that's the times we're coming into. It says the seas and the waves roaring, men's hearts failing them for fear and looking after those things which are coming upon the earth. And people are afraid. People are upset. They see it ain't no good signs of America. Ain't no make America great again. They see that was nothing but a ploy for him to usher in this system that he's doing, man, to get full control. And we've been telling y'all that from the jump. We told y'all y'all gonna want Biden administrating back how bad this devil Trump about to come with it with this new administration and these technocrats, how they coming with full force of control, man. That's the times we in. Full control, man. Full control. This big beautiful bill, the little B's, big beautiful bill 666, they coming with full control. This new beast system. And we was telling y'all, we was warning you, especially you Negro, Latino, Native Americans, we was warning you to stop putting your trust in this system, man. Isaiah the 30th chapter. It's going to be to your shame and your confusion, man. And you seeing that, man. It's only going to continue to get worse. They're doing this systematically on purpose to price you Americans out so you'll fully submit to this new system they're about to implement, man. That's what's coming, man. And this is why you're seeing a lot of people afraid. They see what's going on in London, and they're like, that's gonna come to America. You best believe it. And this is the Trojan horse for it to come to America. This is the catalyst for it to come to America. Starve them out, and we can control them. Hunger Games right in your face, man. They got the districts all set up, different various districts. When you go into the Roman numerals, as far as on the FEMA camps and things like that. Oh yeah, this right in your face, man. They put the movies in your face called Revelation of the Method, predictive programming, to show you how they want the society to be, how they want to sit on top, the creme de la creme, and how they want the poor. They want the very rich and they want the very poor, and they got the right guy in office to finish off the job, man. This is all systematically planned out, man. That fractional reserve banking was set up to fall so they can usher in a new form of payment, which is what? The RFID chip, man. They're going to set it up through the digital identification. Then they're going to usher in and say, oh, that we have data breaches and things like that. We need to fully implement a chip so we can know who's who. Hey, we are here, man. And they set up a great system to usher in this times, man. And I don't say great far as like it looks good. I mean great for them so they can bring in this new world order, man. And we told y'all through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Shah, because the Most High Yahweh by Shem Shah is forcing Esau Edom hand. Because Esau Edom, as you read in Revelation 12:12, he has but a short time. So he has to come down with great wrath and usher in this new beast system, man. And that's the times we're coming into, man.